Here we go now. Here we go now. All right, I got another game, and just gonna talk more about the same things I haven't talked about, just the fundamentals of how I kind of win. Goal line HB sting, and then I got that double and pass play, and then nickel double mug blitz zero, and then I actually throw in a new defense that Dr. Croft. He just won the. Oh man, it's 30 seconds? Okay. Yeah, wow. It's quite an intro. Okay. Yeah, so then I throw in a play. Dr. Croft uses 3-3 mint. It's like show. Yeah, whatever. We'll see it later. Anyways, at the beginning of the game, always do cornerback matchups by speed. It'll help with getting beat deep. Ohio State is the hardest team to beat, in my opinion. If you're playing, Alabama's the best, so Ohio State's basically the second best team. And then their defense, Ohio State's defense, is the best unit in the game. Just is straight up. They're incredible. Yeah, this guy does. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. He paused it. Whatever. Anyways, ball carrying to conservative, so you don't fumble. Pretty much, just all the pros are doing that. You pretty much don't want to lose the ball. So here we go. Goal line HB sting. And it's going to go to the left. Kind of don't hit the gap the best there. And then, yeah, he caught it. I don't know, does he pause again? Yep, okay, cool, he paused again. So, yeah, then just going to run it again here. And then basically same deal. Just see what hole opens up on the left. Pretty juicy. So 3rd and 1, I could just run it here. I don't actually know why I do this. I could just kept running. I don't know, I figured I wanted 2 chances at passing. I figured if I run it up the middle, I could see him stopping me for like a 2-yard loss. And I figured if I threw it twice, I was like, I'll get one of these. I'll get one of these passes. And yeah, so hang on, we'll see the pass play here, and then what I tried to set up. I think I tried to set up a zig on A, so I kind of like it because it does, but then he's user controlling it. And then I try to force the thread, and it was just, that was not good. Let's just go back and take a look at that. I try to force it. This is, when you mess up passing, this is usually what happens, is you predetermine. So I've decided I'm going to A. I'm not even looking at anybody else. And A's not open. He literally is double teamed. The user is shutting down the route, and then this guy's right on top of him. I could actually just throw it right away, because all I need is a catch and just go down. I only need 1 yard. Also, I could just run. I only need 1 yard. But then, let's see, when I throw it, see, I should just run up the middle. And then, yeah, whatever. No one was really open. I only need 1 yard. That was pretty bad decision making there. Definitely forced it. And that's what's wrong. Goes wrong with passing. Is usually when you mess it up, it's like you predetermined it. Like, I'm gonna go to this guy no matter what, and he's not open. Then you just, that honestly could have been a pick six. Definitely could have been a game losing play there. This is the play I actually like when I need like 1 or 2 yards. This is my 2-point conversion play. I'm just gonna dump it to A. Once again, I've just predetermined. I don't know. X deep. It wasn't quite there. Got a little lucky. Pretty tight squeeze in there, but whatever. That's alright. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. The long run, it should even out, but obviously it can be devastating. So then here we go. My guy really pancakes them. Get another 5 yards. Alright, just going for another HB sting. He's doing the right things. He's bringing more and more guys forward. This is what you need to do. He does a good job there. That's why I only gained 2 yards, because he made those adjustments. He makes those alignments, and he's moving the guys up. He does a good job. And then I go to my pass play here. And then, let's see. He's got a single high safety. Yep. So I just like that little drag route. Just gets open. Dang, that was pretty sick yardage, actually. 37, dang. That was 32, sorry. Pretty big play there, but yeah. The drag, maybe he was expecting the zig there. Kind of got him on a drag. Yep, just going for, generally on 1st and 2nd down, I just do HB sting, no matter what. But then, I lose 2 yards, so then I get frustrated, I think, and then I go to pass play. So it contradicts what I just said. I'm a mess, but, you get the general philosophy. Try to run it, Let's see what I got here. So single high safety, and then I see press coverage, and then I like to lob it to Williams on these plays. So I kind of wait. He just gets a little pass, and then I just throw it. I do get a touchdown there. So yeah, once again, let's actually look at that. Let's go back more. So when you see single high safety, I don't want to lob it yet. Now when I see press coverage, now I like to lob it. If you see this safety can't get here or here. He can kind of get, I'm not sure where, but he can't get to the edges. If you, when you throw this, if you hit to the left a little bit on the joystick, or if you throw to this guy and you hit to the right a little bit on the left joystick to aim your pass, this safety cannot get there. He will not get there. So the second you see single high safety, it could be a cover 3 where this guy's going deep, but when you see press coverage, the second your receiver's past him, you can just throw it. It's easy with Williams. He's got like 96 speed, but only Mohammed on the Texans, Texas Longhorns can stop him. But if you got a speedy receiver or just he's faster than the other guy, that's the way to do it. Single high safety, if you see press coverage, just throw it to the outside on a streak route. It's a great way to get one-play touchdowns. So... And he was kind of even when I threw it, but yeah, whatever. I like the risk reward. I would have thrown it anyways. All right, I just kick an extra point. I think we can kind of skip this, right? Yep. Get an extra point. Just kick it deep to him. And then this is hopefully the real value, the real meat here. Show you kind of some defensive principles. So I see gun 5 wide receiver trio. That means you can blitz, but I actually wanted to check out 3-3 mint, and then let's see what it's called right here. It comes up LB3 cross show 2. This is what DR Croft uses, and then he controls this right guy, and he actually drops him into coverage. He goes up to the line to try to bug out the AI, and then he drops him into coverage, and you're going to see me pretty much do the same thing. Obviously not as good as DR Croft, but it is a good play. Pretty good principle. I switch out of using it later in this game, but I did like it. And yep, so that's kind of how he does it. You just drop back into coverage with that guy. And I do it. Yep, and I do it again here. Same deal. You want to step up so that this blue stuff shows up. That means that the AI will, try to block you. Really good call by him. That was actually a really good screen pass. Just really, yeah. Solid play, not gonna lie. Pretty much had a good one. So I think, I run this LB cross show again. Same deal. Gonna bring Lawson up, try to get the AI. He runs it really well. Yeah, he did. He had great vision there. A good call and really, good vision. He executed that really well. Hats off to KJack95. He played well. So alignment then assignment. I've got this. Got my safety. Pretty straight line. And as you can see, I stuffed the run, because it's just like I had 6 guys ready on the line. And I don't know. So same deal. I just do the exact same thing. And I do get a huge sack there. That was actually awesome. And now it's 3rd and 19, so I figure he's going to pass. I don't really want to do mid-blitz 0. I think I go for cover 3 sky with the shell cover 2 at the bottom. Do the cover 2 shell. See, because it looks like cover 2. And it's amazing. And this is what Civil always talks about. And this is what he thinks should be your base defense. And I agree with him. I think it's really good. And he's a much, much better player than me. So it's like, it is amazing. Like, if you don't know what to do, doing a cover 3 play with a cover 2 shell is pretty good. Especially if you do over-the-top coverage, you probably won't get beat. So then what you do is you play one of the linebackers and you just do one of the middle zones. So then I'm just trying to kind of see where it's going. He throws it over my guy. Wasn't the best user control there. Didn't get really back far enough. He punts it. This actually surprised me. I don't know. Good for him. He's a true Big Ten fan. He punts. he's a real Buckeyes fan. He knows how the Hawkeyes and stuff play. Shout out to my Hawkeyes losing today. Missouri Tigers did great, man. Worst QB sneak ever to lose the game. So HB Sting here, and then really I can just it'd be sweet just to run out the clock, because even if I get a field goal, that could have been a big play. I'm happy with 6 yards, but it looked like there's some real daylight there. Honestly, if I kicked a field goal and he didn't get the ball, it'd be awesome, because I'd be up 2 possessions and he gets the ball in the second half. So I don't need to be greedy here. You don't need to go for a touchdown, and I'm just gonna let the clock run down. I'm just hiking the ball 1 second because I'm trying to not give him the ball back more than I'm trying to get a touchdown, if that makes sense. So my algorithm is, do you have the lead? Do you have the ball? Run out the clock. It's boring. I admit that. If you're trying to have fun, don't do that, obviously. And people get super annoyed. And I get pretty lucky. Okay, I get pretty lucky there. I should have been tackled there. And maybe one of these guys even should have caught me. But you get lucky sometimes. So take what you get. And, yep. So score there. Not a big deal. I think I kick the... Yeah, I just kick an extra point. I don't think. Okay. He just does a fair catch. So then I come back. 5 wide receiver. I know nickel double mug blitz 0 will get there. So I just know. Look, it's over. He's only got 5 guys blocking. I'm rushing 6. So my guy has to get there. And quick. And that's the exact kind of stuff you want to do. I don't know about that cutting in. But he made a great call there. That's the exact kind of stuff you want to do in that situation. Didn't work out the best there. I think he just could have used or controlled it to the outside a little better. So once again, I know my guys are going to get there. I'm rushing 6. He's only got 5 blocking. He kind of has a decent idea. Maybe he could have came down with that possibly. But, you know, it was risky. It was risky. So now I'm doing the cover 3. And then I did the Y and then down on the right 6. So I'm playing underneath on the corners. Throws it into my zone. So let's see. I go cover 3 sky, I believe. Same deal. He's probably got a pass 4th and 6. So I kind of don't want to blitz. But see, this looks just like the blitz play. This looks like I'm blitzing, but actually it's zone defense. And I don't know what happened there. He never really threw it. Good enough defense. Honestly, what I need to do here is just run out. My goal here is just to run out the clock and just take a field goal. Because I know if it's a 3-possession game, I am going to win. I don't need a touchdown here. Basically, I don't need any yards either as long as the field goes straight on. So, yeah, it's just like really the goal here would just be to run the clock out and just kick a field goal. There's no... A 3-possession lead is more than enough. Yeah, 17 is more than enough points to win. I don't need 21. And then here I do a double team on 91. That's the guy you want to double team on the Buckeyes. He's an absolute beast. He sheds through the line all the time. I think on this play it actually bugs out and I get crushed. But, yep. So he gets through. I called a double team. Didn't work. That's all right. Sometimes it doesn't work. And them's the breaks, dude. Them's the breaks. So double in here. Thinking I need 7 yards. It'd be kind of nice, I guess, to run up the middle and just run out the but I'm afraid he'll stop me, and I just don't want to give him the ball back. So I figure that the risk is worth it here. The reward's worth the risk here. I see him kind of user controlling on the left, and so then I call an audible, and then my Y runs a see, I knew I had the ankle. I knew it was close, but yeah, he did a good job of blocking that zig route for Y, but. So really, now that I got that, I know I can just run out the clock for the half, and I need to keep it centered so that just to make the field goal easy. Really, the only thing I should be focused on here right now is just centering it, and just run out the clock, just center it, kick a field goal, and pretty much that's a good game. If I'm winning 17-0 at half, there's really no way he should win. 91 gets through again. And then I believe... Alright, so I'm going to be honest. I had the right idea here. Right now I have the right idea. Just let the clock run down and just kick a field goal. And I'll be honest, I get greedy. I call timeout, and then I figure, well, I have 3 timeouts. So the idea here was like, I'm going to run it twice, and then maybe I'll break it into the end zone and get a touchdown. And then I was like, and if not, I'll just kick the field goal. And I figured it's a free roll. I'm like, oh, I won't miss a field goal from here. Famous last words. So let's see what's going on. Moving a little slow. I wish this was a 10-second skip. I probably could adjust that, but that's all right. So, running it. And I'm like, oh, sweet. I picked up that many yards. See, now it's like, all right, I'll run it. And if I get 10 yards, it's a touchdown. And if not, I'm just going to call timeout. I'm going to make that field goal. Dun, 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 dun. And then he still has 2 timeouts. So 3rd and 3, really, I should just center it. The only thing that matters here is centering it. Even if I lose yards, it doesn't matter at all. I should just take the tackle. But, of course, I bounced too far to the right. So now I'm off kilt a little bit. Really wish this was centered. And I have a habit of not moving the ball in enough. I don't move that left stick in enough. I thought for sure I had. I moved it, and I don't. So, I'm a flawed player, obviously. That really is a pretty easy kick. So, you know, I screwed that up. And it's annoying because that would have been game over. Like, there's just... Now, he gets the ball in the second half, so he could still win here because he could score, get a stop and score. He could even win in the second half, but if I made that field goal, there's just no way he's not going to get the ball 3 times. So that field goal, that was pretty bad. I actually basically fucked that up. That was, I'm not going to lie to you guys, that was actually terrible, but that's all right. Still got a lead. I'm still at home, so it's not too bad. And he's showing some offensive prowess, so I'm a little scared for sure, but yeah. So he's got gun tackle over, and then I do cover 4 quarters. I don't know why. Just wanted to zone. Didn't want to get beat deep. He does the right move, running. It's pretty good. Yeah, if you're down 14, don't be afraid to keep running. Like so he actually does a good call there. So many people just get desperate and overpass. So I go for the blitz here. Gonna align that guy. Oh man, that was brutal. The way my guy, whatever. Watch this. One of my guys watch this guy, like he goes and then he chases him. It's like, bro, just hit the quarterback, but that's all right. That's all right. Sometimes you get unlucky. Yeah, gun spread the line. Dang, I was 4 for 5. That's pretty sweet. Usually not that accurate. So same deal. Got to get that alignment. You got to have that safety aligned with that running back. And that would have been a huge crossing route. This is what you want to do versus man coverage like that. You do want to do those zigzag or the drags like he does, but he's just too slow getting it. And then I switch to the cover 3 sky. And then this is exactly what you want to do. Play one of the... Yep. Play one of the middle backers. Didn't play the run the best there. That's okay. That's alright. I think I'm going to do cover 3 sky again. 3rd and 7. Figure he's passing. And then I'm going to bring up... Yep. So, let's see. Yeah, whatever. I wide down on the right stick. Play underneath. And so my guys moved down. I did even press coverage there. And I got to admit, this kind of scares me because I'm afraid he'll throw it deep. And then, yeah, he does. And honestly, there was a way for him to get that. Yeah, same deal. Got lucky. Pretty sweet tip. But actually, there was some flaws in that defense. We'll go back and take a look at that. And so, what he'd want to do is like right here. Yeah, he needs to bomb it, and then he needs to switch to the guy. And then this guy, that's pretty risky. I wouldn't want to throw it to this guy underneath. This guy is doing pretty good too. He might be able to get a first down or pretty close. But yeah, this guy has cleared this guy and this guy, and these guys aren't close. And so he needs to like whip it right now. He takes just a moment too long and he puts just too much air over it. You didn't actually want to lead your guy. You actually wanted to pull. Instead of pushing forward on the left stick, he actually wants to pull down. He actually wants to pull down on the left stick. The ball, you want it to like come here, and then you want to switch this guy, come back to the quarterback and press Y. That's what Civil talks about all the time in his videos. And then I get lucky, you know. I do get lucky that it gets a pick tip, but he did the wrong thing. You don't want to throw it deep there. Or that deep. You want to, generally speaking, that's what you want to do. Pull down on the left stick when you throw it, and then have your guy come back to the ball. It's much, much harder to pick it off. Oh, yeah, and then always put ball carrying on conservative. I think I skipped that at the beginning, but yeah. And then always, yeah, match up by speed. And then now I just need to run out the clock. I mean, it's 14-0. Do you have the lead? Do you have the ball? Okay, just run out the clock. So here we go. And then, honestly, it's kind of... All right. So, you know, whatever. This is it. Just HB's thing. I'm just running out the clock. And let's see. He messes it up a little bit there, but he has the right idea. That is what you want to do. Is use your control guy. And then hit the gap. You actually want to kind of bring this guy over and do like a loop. You want to do like a little loop. You want to bring him forward so that the line engages on him, and then you want to do a little loop around. He does a good job shifting right there at the end, and I was actually going that way before. He calls timeout, which is good on 4th and 2. Once again, I just figure the risk reward's worth it. I really think if I get this first down, I basically think it's game over, because I just know I can kill. I can burn more of his timeouts or kill about another 2 minutes, and he's just not going to get the ball twice. I just know, okay, I'll win. Like, if I can get this first down, I'll win, and I figure I'm probably going to get it. So I just go for it. Punting would also be an okay decision here, but I'm figuring I'm probably going to get this first down, and if I do, the game's basically 100% over, in my opinion. I think it'd be very, very hard for him to get the ball twice. So, the zig works great. As you can see, he basically thinks it's going to be a drag route, and that's why drags and zig routes are great counters for each other, because the zig looks like it's a drag, till it's not. So it's like, watch his user control. So look, he's like, oh, it's a zig, and he's like jumping on it. Oop, X, I could probably bomb it too, but that's all right. I don't need that risk, and then it's just not. And then so he's too far steps in. I realize I got outside leverage. I pick it up. The game is basically over now. I just do an HB Sting run. That's gonna bring it to the 4th quarter. I do another HB Sting run. Let's go back and watch it. Why not? I got lucky. I really shouldn't have gotten 9 yards there, but that's all right. Sometimes you get lucky. Dun 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 dun. So say like this game's over. Like I pretty much, there's just no way he can get the ball. Field goal 100% seals it. I do not need a touchdown. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to get the ball twice. Yeah, just run out the clock. He started to stack the left, so I think I run it to the right here. But, generally speaking, I love running it to the weak side, just the way HB Sting is designed. But then once they kind of overload that side, it's like you got to switch. So, yep, I do switch. I missed the hole, did not get that first down. That was my bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. But see, here's the thing. If you keep doing HB Sting, I swear, there's like so frequently there's a hole. So like the way my guy slipped through there, I think there's a way for me to user control that a little better, so I do that. I kind of just run into my own guy's back, but so the field goal would seal the deal. I don't know, I just missed one earlier, and honestly, I don't really think I'm going to lose anyway, so I just go for it. I know a field goal or a first down wins the game 100%. If my odds of winning right now are 99%, it goes to 100. And I figured I was more likely to get the first down than the field goal, because I'm atrocious at kicking field goals. I'm pretty centered though, so I don't know. And the Alabama kicker, dude, is amazing. So I don't know. As we can see, I think. Oh, and my guy just drops it. So whatever, that's all right. He played it pretty well. He actually had pretty good defense. So here I do, let's see, yep. I'm in. I think I do cover 3 sky, because I just need to not give up touchdowns. So it's like, I think I did over the top even. Yeah, I did over the top here, because I can't give up big plays. He does the right thing, does not user control it well. I gotta be honest, I was a little disappointed. I think I needed to back my guys up as well. I do click over the top here. I click to play over the top. But as you can see, this guy clearly gets passed. And yeah, because, this guy's just not there. He makes a good decision, doesn't user control it that well. And then that was the exact thing I did not want to happen. So I screwed that up. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not good, but I'm a very flawed player. I make a ton of mistakes. So then same deal. I'm just going to play my guy. He finds a good soft spot in the zone. But same deal. I don't care, because he needs 2 touchdowns right away. And it's like, all right, bro, you can have 9 yards at a time. It's just not what's going to do. I do underneath coverage there. I don't like that because I do think he's likely to throw it underneath, but I just need to not give up a touchdown. So it's, whatever. Wasn't the best. Let's see. What do I do here? So then I go to... So this play, I think, is the best at preventing big plays, so I do it. So I do press coverage, and I do over the top. Dime rush, cover 2 man. It's just, it's great. It's really hard to beat over the top, but it's very vulnerable to pretty much everything else. So I do it one play, and then I'm like, all right, forget it. So I switch to cover 3 sky, and let's see. Yep, nice switch to play underneath. I think he's going to throw zone. Then I do press coverage there. Probably not a good idea. And then, I don't know. Yep. He kind of screwed that up. I think he had a guy. This guy, I think, kind of just runs through the seam. Yeah, I start chasing him, but that was, there's some mistakes. But generally speaking, this is pretty good. Cover 3 sky is pretty good. And he threw a pick earlier, throwing it to that guy, so I think he's a little scared. Alright, we got cover 3 sky again. And then he bomb it. Yeah, he does the exact right move there. Because I commit the flag, so it's just a free play, and you need to just throw it to the end zone. He does that perfectly. I kind of messed that up. Whoopsies. Still figuring out, still figuring out all my moves on the control. Here we go, cover 3 sky. So we know 15. All right. So I run. Yep, and then he overthrew it. So I ended up winning the game there. This is 100% over. I actually should just go down so I don't fumble. And I think he quits here. But anyways, there you go. Pretty much a shutout Ohio State. Made plenty of big mistakes, but basically, yeah, hopefully there's I think there was plenty to learn there. That's it for me. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll ask any questions in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Thank you very much.